Whichever you prefer. It don't matter to me.
I think it's...
Are we angled this way or are we good? We're good?
We're good.
Okay.
All right. We're live.
We're live.
Hey everybody, welcome to Native Azalea Week on MrMaple.com. We're canceling Shark Week. We're going to be replacing Shark Week with Native Azalea Week. The kids are going to forget all about Shark Week. The hype for Shark Week is gone. The new thing is Native Azaleas. Native Azalea Week is going to kill it. And it's Native Azalea Week here on Mr. Maple all week long.
Now, we got a couple things going on for Native Azalea Week. One of the coolest things that we did as part of Azalea Week is we hiked the Gregory Bald. I mean, it's just this amazing natural hybrid swarm. And I say natural, it's been there for over 100 years. And this hybrid swarm of rhododendron cumberlandense, rhododendron viscosum, and rhododendron arborescens. And it created this amazing swarm of hybrid azaleas that are unlike anything else in the world. And we went and hiked that epic hike up. It was a
strenuous hike.
Yeah.
It ended up being around 12 miles, after you count what we did on the Bald. And it was listed as extremely strenuous. We're pretty proud of this. We kind of shot this in a vlog style format at first. Turns into more of a nature documentary as you get into it. It's the first of many things to come like this at Mr. Maple, where we're doing a little bit kind of new content for you. But we wanted to hop on here and promote this. These videos are going live every single day at 9 a.m. So 9 a.m. all week long on Mr. Maple Show here on YouTube. Check them out. They're going to be some really great videos. Next Monday, we're going to be premiering the full live documentary, the director's cut. Brian Wesley and me and Tim have been working really hard on this. Wesley got some amazing drone shots of Gregory Bald. And Gregory Bald's just special. It's unlike anywhere else in the world. There are some amazing hybrids, like Tim was saying, going on up there. And it's quite unique for the variability you get because of these hybrids.
So this is our first super plant documentary. I mean,
Yeah.
we've covered plants before, but we're really covering a special thing there on the Gregory Bald that is unlike anything else. And I think that you'll understand and to start to appreciate the beauty when you see the footage from this, because you start to see all of the variation.
Yeah. I mean, part of why this area is special is because there's nowhere else in the world you get this much variability with native azaleas. So there's an 18-acre plot up here on top of the Gregory Bald, and there's just so much hybridization going on. We're getting reds, dark reds. Of course, your classic native orange flame azaleas, but you're getting reds, pinks with yellow and buttercup eyes, and like soft yellows, and just some amazing color variances going on up here on this mountain. And it's really fun. We wanted to get up here and document this first off, just to kind of show you guys what's going on. We're plant geeks, if you hadn't noticed, on this channel, so we love getting out, checking out something different, a native plant here in the southeast, which is native to our area, and just going and taking a chance to document it and do something a little outside the norm for us. The first video is definitely a little bit more vloggy style, so we get into what we're doing to kind of set it up, but jump into these premieres and also share them with your gardening friends. Now, there's a lot of things going on here with Native Azalea Week. So first and foremost, there are over 50 native azaleas on sale right now on Mr. Maple. Now, that's part of the 4th of July sale, so there's a lot of other cool plants on sale there too. But definitely check out our current sale. There's over 50 native azaleas, so you can get some amazing color patterns there. Now, like, share, and subscribe. You can share these videos on any of your social media platforms. You can share them on Twitter, Instagram, take a screenshot, put it up somewhere, share these on Facebook, wherever you like to share gardening. Share it with your woody ornamental gardening friends, but especially anybody who's into native plants, or you'd like to get into native plants, because this got me more into native plants. I'll tell you, doing this hike, it got me fired up about some of these. I mean, so I think it's a great way to get people into some of our amazing native plants. Now, once you've done that, that's not all. We're going to reward you. It's the easiest way you've ever seen to win a Mr. Maple hat. And not just any hat, it's the camo hats. We have people who aren't even into plants, who don't even know really the Mr. Maple brand, but they're like, dude, I got to get me one of those camo hats. Those things are awesome. We're going to be giving away 5 camo hats at the end of Native Azalea Week. All you have to do is comment, like, share, and share that somewhere with somebody who likes native plants, and then go comment on the videos, Native Azaleas. There's only going to be 5 videos, so there's never been a better or easier way to win a hat. We're going to be picking some winners for this that put native azaleas in those comments. And so it's really the easiest giveaway we've ever done. Be the least amount of competition for any giveaway we've ever done for sure. So get involved there. We're picking it soon. It's only 5 videos, and every single video is another chance for you to win a MrMaple hat.
So we've got camo hats, we've got native azaleas on sale, and these epic Gregory Bald footage that's unlike anything else.
Wesley killed it with the drone footage. Brian killed it with the editing and the footage he took. We've got some interviews with native azalea experts. When we were hiking up there, the Azalea Society, several of the members were going up there. Charlie, the president, joined us. We've got some interviews with him about why the Gregory Bald special. And I just don't know how we could have done it much better. Definitely check out the director's cut. That's the full shot that's going to premiere there on Monday. It's only for the plant geekiest. It's a long video. We've got some fun things planned for this, though.
The Gregory Bald, though, it's super special. We got up there, and I was just sort of giddy like a kid in a candy store because it was so unique and so different from everything else that we'd saw on before. And the fact that this hybrid swarm is happening, and it's so, the azaleas in full bloom are so beautiful. I mean, you see these hikers go out and they take all these Instagram photos right there on these rock cliffs, and they're like, oh, look how cool this is. This was cooler than that ever could be. I don't understand how there wasn't a million Instagram people up there taking photos.
The Instagram models haven't hiked up the Gregory Bald
yet. The views of Gregory, the views from Cades Cove, just seeing that off in the distance. The views, you've got Robbinsville off on one side of you, the views that direction. And then you've got this amazing, amazing azaleas everywhere. And every azalea is different, from pinks to
not only was it cinematic, it was, a horticulture person's dream for all the plants.
And so for those that can hike it, get up there and hike this Gregory Bald hike when they're in bloom. It's a bucket list hike. It's one of those things that you'll enjoy forever. And if you're an Instagram person, get up there, take some photos, because it's awesome. And if you can't hike it, just enjoy these videos, because that's one of the reasons we brought this to you, so you could enjoy what's special about the Gregory Bald.
I hope it gets more people excited about these native azaleas. I know it certainly increased my love for. I already thought there were so many amazing types, but it definitely enhanced my appreciation for native azaleas even more, getting to see this in person. And it was just a special experience.
It started out for me with the Hooper Bald, and I just wanted to go see it, and then I saw the Hooper Bald, and then I'm like, okay, I've got to get to Gregory. If Gregory has things that are more special than this, I've got to get there.
Yeah.
And when everybody started jumping on and saying, yeah, I'll hike, at first it was going to be a solo hike, and they were like, I don't know if you want to do that,
Dude,
Tim.
you don't want to be doing that on your own. That's what I told them.
And then we ended up with everybody, our full crew, me, Matt, Brian, and Wesley, hiking up there and making an epic...
A lot of good memories. Fun time. We had a blast. We threw a little bit more vlog style in the beginning of these. The first video is a little bit more setup. So we're telling you why we want to do this and a little bit of a view of how it started out. But we really want to set the table for it. Now, if this is something you like, let us know in the comment section below as well. This is just a toe in the water for this kind of nature series kind of thing. We may approach other things like this. We're definitely going to be doing more garden tours and some other fun things like that coming up on MrMaple. So let us know in the comment section below if there are any other native plants you'd like for us to cover that are in our region. Who knows? Tim and I who knows how far we take this. We may be going back to Japan, running around Nico and shooting some of the Shirosawans. We love this kind of thing. Tim and I have already done some of this really cool stuff. We just wish we'd have shot it correctly. So who knows? I mean, we have no idea how far this could go. But let us know if you enjoy this kind of vlog thing and if you enjoy this kind of nature documentary thing. And then also what other type things you'd like to cover. We're definitely going to be covering some of our customers' gardens. I've got some really good gardens lined up we're going to go and do tours of. We're going to get the drone out. We're going to shoot it with every bit of the cinematography we put into the Gregory Bald video. So that's going to be some fun stuff we have on the way. But definitely give us ideas in the comment section below. We love that. We're always looking for new ideas here. And we're going to keep bringing you great maple content. Don't worry. The maple content's never stopping here on the MrMaple Show. We're all about the Japanese maples, but we love some native azaleas. We wanted to get, 1 week here just to dedicate to the beauty of these native azaleas and really show you what they can do.
And quick shout out to the lady on the top of Gregory Bald.
From Knoxville.
Yeah, we ran out of water.
I ran out of water.
And she used her filter to get Matt more water for the hike back down. And
it takes a lot of water to get this guy up that mountain. So, yeah, I thought I had a leak or something. I went to take a sip, and I was like, dude, I'm out. And then I was, by the end of the hike, I was kind of chilling over there in the corner, and this lady was, and I was just talking to her a little bit, just being friendly. People kept walking up and talking to us because we have all this camera equipment, and I like to talk to people. So I'm just standing there at the front of the hike talking. She says, well, I got to get down here and filter some water. And I was like, no, what? She's like, I got to go filter some water. And I'm like, so what you got? Because I'd already went through a good amount of water, surprisingly quicker than I'd expected. And shout out to her. She saved the day. Got me a full Camelback there for the hike out, so I was well hydrated. But saved a headache there for sure.
Awesome to meet kind people out on the trail who were up there and appreciating the azaleas. And if you make that hike, I think you'll probably meet other people who are super kind as well. But water is essential.
Dude, if I do that hike again, I'm taking a filter. I didn't expect to go through that much water. It was a
full
long day. Yeah, I mean, I took care of that thing on the ride up, on the hike up.
That didn't make it into the footage, so I want to give her a shout out. Right. That was super awesome. And just one of those good acts of kindness from somebody that you'll never forget.
So one thing that's coming is we did some epic drone shots of this. So we're going to do one video that is just epic drone shots of the Gregory Bald. It's like 27 minutes long after Brian edited it. It's a huge... But, dude, you can just put that one on and chill out. We've got some cool music going during it. It is super relaxing. I put it up while I'm making posts this morning. Just sat there and made some of my posts for the day and had that playing. And I'm just checking out the beauty of, God's design there and this amazing scenery. And it's just hard to beat nature. I mean, you look at this place, it is amazing. And I don't think without the drone shots, you could really get the full view of what's going on there. I mean, some of these shots, it feels a little Lord of the Rings like, because here's me and Tim and Brian, and we're hiking through these like mazes of native azaleas. And he's got the full mountains of the Blue Ridge Mountains in the background, and the epic shot. It's humbling to even see something like that, but it was just amazing to experience it. And I think the drone footage definitely added a lot to this, so you can kind of understand why it's special. And it actually looked like the drone footage were there, but it's hard to recapture that epic view without getting up a little bit higher and getting it from above. And I hope we captured a little bit of that. And especially when you watch that video, you can kind of see the full grandeur of why this place is so special.
And while we were hiking through the mazes of these things, before we got up there, we were warned by Charlie Andrews, that the president of the Azalea Society, that there were lots of rattlesnakes. So tread very lightly.
All right.
And so
Tim's tromping off through the high grass, and me and Brian are like, oh, man. This is bad. Tim's like, there's a red one over here, and here he's gone. And, like, it is high grass, knee-high, and forever. I mean, it's a bald on top of a mountain, so there are lots of rattlesnakes.
So we did have a little bit of fun with that, but the epic drone footage Matt's talking about, you can actually see from that epic drone footage the fields of Cades Cove. So if you ever went around and saw the bears and the deer in Cades Cove, you can actually see that directly from the drone footage. When he turns, you start to see some fields. That's Cades Cove. So it's really cool, and some epic views from up there.
Yeah, you actually start out in Cades Cove and then hike up from there. You hike from Tennessee back into North Carolina, and wow. Equipment man here at the nursery. If we're running the Bobcat or anything, he beats me. So I'm like, I know the right man for the drone footage. And Brian couldn't have paired all this together any better. Brian edited this video down. He's got how many hours? It's a lot of hours in creating this content. So we hope you enjoy it. We definitely ask you to share it, though.
I'm going to tell them a little bit of the backstory, though. Because we took all this footage. Oh, yeah. This was the scariest part. And we got back to the car. And me and Wesley were looking through it. I was like, I'm going to look at some of this footage.
Almost an epic fail.
And I press play on the camera, and it says no files found.
I could have cried. It was heartbreaking.
And then Matt and Brian came in, And I told them, but we're going to pull it up on a computer. Don't worry. We're going to see what it is. And then we got back to the nursery the next day, plugged it in, no files found. Heartbroken.
I mean, we put all this time and effort into this documentary style footage we've made for the Gregory Bald. And I'm not gonna lie, we're freaking out at that point. We're really upset that
all we had was drone footage.
Yeah.
And Brian's camera that they took a few photos and a few small videos with.
We're missing two other full camera shots from the whole trip.
And
photos, videos, interviews.
The majority of our interviews, the majority of our videos were all lost. And we were like, what are we going to do? And I started doing some research. Turns out if you order memory cards from Amazon, some of those are fake.
Don't order Japanese maples on Amazon, and don't order memory cards either. They're the worst quality you could ever get. So the Amazon memory cards are fake sometimes. Apparently this is a thing where people make fake memory cards and they don't work the same. Luckily, Tim found some programs to save the day. We
found some programs, ran it first through on the laptop, it was over 24 hours running, and I unplugged the laptop, and the laptop shut off. And I was like, oh no. And so then I had to put the same program on one of our desktops.
We put the chips in different cameras, and then those cameras didn't work. We thought we'd ruined our cameras. We thought we were out of like $1,200 worth of camera equipment. I mean, plus the chips, plus the time. Oh, it was terrible.
Then we found this one program that could pull everything off those discs, even though they had a funny format from being a fake card and being magnetized. Apparently that affects them.
We even went to camera stores to get the cameras repaired before we figured out how bad this was.
So thankfully, we've got all the camera footage. Right. Thankfully, we found all the footage.
Most of it.
Yeah, most
99% of it.
99% of it we were able to recover, and it made us so happy to be able to bring you these videos after not only the epic hike, but this epic failure that almost got worse.
Hey, fair warning if you're watching this, buy your SD cards from reputable, go to somewhere that is a name brand store and buy it. There are a lot of fakes on Amazon. So, lesson learned, those are all marked and we know where those are at and we won't use those ever again. Hey, at least we learned now before we flew the whole crew to Japan and made the same mistake. So, we felt we were eating humble pie when we got in and we're like, these are not working. I mean, it was terrifying. But hey, we were so glad that we got this footage and we were able to get it out to you. Brian has spent so many hours editing this. I mean, it's taken so much work to get this out to you. I hope you enjoy this content. Again, like, share, and subscribe to the MrMaple Show on YouTube. I want to reiterate, we're giving away some hats. So it's the easiest chance you'll ever have to win some MrMaple hats. We're giving away 5 of these, and all you have to do is put native azaleas in the comment section below after you share the video, and you can put that video on any platform you want. So go share it with somebody that you'd like to get into native plants, or just share the beauty of God's creation and what's so amazing out here in these great Smoky Mountains. It is awesome, and we greatly appreciate you tuning in to this video. But don't forget, each day at 9 a.m. we're going to premiere a new video in this series leading up to the director's cut there on Monday. That's going to be the long cut, so you might want to get some popcorn out for that one. It's got a lot of fun stuff in it, but hey, let Brian know if you're liking this stuff. He's been working his tail off editing this stuff. We've got some epic stuff coming up for you. So I will ask, definitely comment in the comment section below. Let us know what kind of videos you'd like to see. We love suggestions like this. This was something we were already doing, the native plants, and we wanted to get this done for you. We've got some crazy stuff coming up on daylilies for you, some outside the box content for the MrMaple Show, but we just like making content for you. We've been really rewarded that you guys keep subscribing and sharing these videos.
And we got more maple content coming too. Plenty of maple
content ain't ever ending.
The maple content ain't ever ending. We just had this bucket list hike that we had to do with the native azaleas.
Right.
And it's just awesome and amazing. If you like native azaleas, remember, we've got over 50 varieties of native azaleas on MrMaple right now.
On sale.
Yeah, on sale.
50 on sale.
So it's the perfect time to take what you're loving and seeing and hearing in these videos and put it in your own garden, because they're awesome. We talk about in one of the videos how to grow native azaleas, and they're just one of those plants that add so much and complement Japanese maple
right.
so well. They grow in acidic soils just like Japanese
Mhm.
maples, and they're one of those plants that just gives you some really nice flowers that are really unique and different.
It's really why the Gregory Bald was so special, is there was so much variability there. We were actually kind of brainstorming, and we're like, what other native plants have this? And like, could we do a cool video? Share it with all your friends.
Take care
God bless.
and have a good day.